Transmigrated into an infinite flow world and drew the worst identity card. The cafeteria auntie. Players mocked me, saying I wouldn't survive the first day. Little did they know, this is my specialty. Knife skills honed from 18 years of cooking for an orphanage. Seasoning instincts built from 5 years as a rogue food blogger. The first meal moved an S-level hidden boss to tears. The second meal coaxed the burned girl crawling from the ceiling into washing the dishes obediently. The third meal made 4 little ghosts so hungry they started calling me mom. Welcome to the final exam department. I'm hungry. Who are you? The cafeteria auntie. The kind specifically in charge of meals. Sister, are you crazy? That's likely an NPC, maybe even a ghost. Look at all those wounds on him. Ghosts have to eat too. Eat it while it's hot, it won't be crispy once it's cold. I know exactly what that trembling means. The new kids at the orphanage were all like this. It's not cold, it's that they haven't been treated well for too long. When they suddenly get a warm bite of food, the body breaks down before the mind can react. Why give this to me? I'm the cafeteria auntie, right? Seeing a hungry student and not providing food. Isn't that a failure of duty? In this school, no one has ever cooked for me. They would only dump leftovers into my drawer. Well, starting today, you come to the cafeteria for all 3 meals. Breakfast starts at 7 a.m. We're having plum porridge. Interesting. Congratulations player Xiao Tua for obtaining a hidden item, the Forgotten Kitchen Knife. A grade. Increases efficiency by 300% when cutting any ingredients. Deals extra damage to unknown entities within the school. Hidden NPC, the Forgotten Student. Favorability, 15. Max value, 100. Sister, you got an A-grade item just for a pancake? 2 pieces, actually, it was broken in half. Everyone, pay attention. I found the duty roster in the teacher's office. The school rules are as follows. First, entry into the teaching building is prohibited after 10 p.m. Second, students must attend classes according to the schedule from Monday to Friday. 3 unexcused absences will result in a disciplinary demerit. Third, the cafeteria meal times are 7 a.m., 12 p.m., and 6 p.m. Entering the cafeteria area outside of meal times is strictly forbidden. Fourth, do not respond to the knocking on the doors in the hallway. Xiao Tua, what do you think about Rule 3? The rules say I serve 3 meals. So I'll serve 3 meals. I want to see who has the energy to haunt people on an empty stomach. Auntie, tomorrow. Can I come to eat too? I haven't eaten anything warm in a very long time. Come. Remember to wash your hands. Seven 8:56. 7 9:63. A biological clock is more reliable than an alarm. A habit formed at the orphanage. Not even thunder could change it. Go on, sit down. That seat in the second row by the window is clean. I wiped it down. Not to your taste? There's no bowl. What? Before. They made me hold it in my hands. Dip this in the porridge. It's tastier than just eating it dry. Auntie, I've washed my hands. Come down and eat. Ah. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid. Won't Auntie scold me? Why would I scold you? I look scary. The previous cafeteria auntie would scold me as soon as she saw me. She said I ruined other people's appetites. In my eyes, anyone who eats their food is a good child. Open wide. Hidden NPC. Burnt girl's favorability unlocked. Current favorability, 20. Max value, 100. Hint, the burned girl was a second-grade student at Mingda Yutsai school before she died. She died in a fire caused by aging electrical circuits in the dormitory. At the time of the accident, the dormitory safety door was locked from the outside. Sen. Senior? Good morning, players. Teacher faction. I found the first mission in the office last night. Today at 9 a.m. all teachers and students must gather on the playground for the flag-raising ceremony. Absentees will have 50% of their life force deducted directly. Cafeteria auntie. How many students do you have over there? 2.5. How do you count half? I'm not afraid. The half one is still here. Fine. See you at the playground at 9. Auntie, I'll wash the bowls. An S-level hidden boss is sitting quietly by the window digesting breakfast. A little girl who burned to death in the dormitory is standing on her tiptoes at the sink washing bowls. The sky outside is still gray. Occasionally, the sound of desks dragging along the floor comes from the hallway. But in the cafeteria, there is steam and the scent of rice. That's enough. It's worth it just to eat here. Breakfast was really delicious. Just these few students? Those two are NPCs, right? NPCs count as students too, it's written on the identity cards. The cafeteria auntie belongs to the student faction. Then the ones I'm responsible for feeding are naturally students. NPCs are uncontrollable. Keeping them by your side will only drag everyone else down. The flag-raising ceremony begins. Everyone, please remain silent. Any individual who makes a sound will receive a disciplinary demerit from the student on duty. Consequence of a disciplinary demerit: deduction of all life force. This is from the orphanage, a method used to comfort the youngest children after a scare. Staying silent is a way to tell them, I am here. The flag-raising ceremony has ended. No one received a demerit this time. Today's class schedule has been sent to each faction. Please arrive at your designated classrooms before 10 a.m. Accumulating 3 absences will result in expulsion. The specific punishment for expulsion is data corrupted. Unable to read. Damn it. Standing for 15 minutes in silence is harder than being in prison. The schedule says the first morning class is labor class. The location is the cafeteria. Ligue handed over a yellowed piece of paper. "20 players plus an unknown number of NPCs. Lunch for the entire school's teachers and students. Right now, I have half a bag of millet, a few heads of garlic, and a jar of bean paste that's almost empty. Even the cleverest housewife can't cook without ingredients. There's a vegetable garden on the back hill. I used to plant things there. Lead the way. Auntie, I'll go too. I can help pull weeds. Go, go, go. Let's all go. We can't let sister do all the work alone. Wait for me. The boy's ears turned slightly red. It was like his long-hidden secret base was being shown to someone for the first time. Enough to make a good meal. Get to work. Auntie, this is a weed, right? Not a vegetable? It's a weed, good pull. Haha. 20 players. Number of NPCs is unknown. Conservatively, let's prepare for 30 people. Cabbage, radish, chives, plus the leftover flour and bean paste. Flour soup and a big pot of stew. Fast to cook and plenty for everyone. Sister, were you an imperial chef in your past life? I don't know about my past life. But in this life, I grew up by an orphanage stove. It would be perfect if we had an egg. Just flour soup? No meat? Ingredients are limited. You'll be full, so don't be picky. Thanks for the hard work. It smells delicious. Great skills. It's rare to create this flavor under these conditions. You're too kind. Labor class evaluation in progress. Currently fed, 10 from teacher faction. Remaining personnel to be served. Aside from the 15 who have already eaten, there are 7 who haven't come. The teachers and students in this dungeon aren't just the 20 players. Come and eat. Line up, one by one. They can't eat or touch things belonging to the living. They have to use their own tableware. Where is their tableware? In the classroom. It's locked up. Hint, there are 4 students who haven't returned. The personal items they used while alive were confiscated and sealed in their respective classrooms. Find and return their tableware to complete the meal service. Location hints: 2nd grade, Class 1, 3rd grade, Class 2, 5th grade, Class 1, 6th grade, Class 3. Warning, current time is 11:57 a.m. Meal service deadline, 12:30 p.m. Failure to complete service on time will trigger a teaching accident. Fatty, watch the pot. Zhang-Yi, help me continue serving the food. Letting you go into the building alone. I'm going too. I know the way. I've seen that look before. The most stubborn kind of child in the orphanage. It's not that he's not afraid. But despite the fear, he doesn't want to be left behind. Let's go, stay close. Go back. Labor class assessment. All teachers and students have participated in the meal. Rating, S. He knew from the very beginning. Consuming unqualified teachers. This school rule wasn't written for the players. It was written for these children who died in the school. Lu Xiaoming, who was strangled, Wang Xiaoya, who slit her wrists, Chen Xiaohe, who drowned, Zhao Xiaoxin, who burned to death. When they died, not a single teacher stood up for them. Li Gu, you damn liar. You knew all along what the first rule was. It's just that the office door wouldn't open. The windows are sealed too. Only a miracle could save us. I didn't lie to you. I just didn't finish reading it. The trigger for Rule 7's punishment is simple. If the cafeteria auntie's meal rating is lower than A, this rule will not activate. I was betting that she couldn't do it. After all, in the last 2 rounds of this dungeon, the cafeteria aunties were scared to death on the first day. With no one serving meals, Rule 7 stays dormant forever. The classroom faction would have cleared the level safely. Zhang Ying, take them and stay in the cafeteria. Don't come out. You are much stronger than the aunties from the previous 2 rounds. A pity Rule 7 only targets teachers, not counselors. I only need to wait until the dungeon countdown ends. And I can leave safely with the rewards. The food you cooked was indeed delicious. Honestly. What about them? Who? The other players in the teacher faction. A few of them are newcomers. They don't understand anything. They were the ones you told to crawl into the teacher's office. It's a game, isn't it? A useless death immunity medal. The psychological counselor does not belong to the teacher category. You are not a teacher. But you were the one who locked the dormitory door. Hidden plot unlocked. 3 years ago, on the night of the fire at Mingda Yutsai School, the counselor on duty, annoyed by the students' noise, locked the girls' dormitory safety door from the outside. After the fire broke out, 7 students were unable to escape. All of them perished. Afterward, the counselor forged the duty records and received no punishment. Death immunity medal judgment, failed. Player Liga triggered hidden school rule number 0. Those who harm students can never leave the school. Final exam dungeon cleared. Surviving players, 6, clearance rating, SSED. Distributing clearance rewards. Auntie. Tomorrow. Will there still be breakfast? Yes, every day. Delicious. Yeah.